guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing another makeup tutorial for you guys. I'm going to be doing this look that I'm wearing right here. This look was inspired by the Bad Queen from the new movie The Huntsman. I wanted to recreate her look because it was very flawless and she had like a pop of gold on her lid. But I also did wanted to do this look for my dramatic version for prom. I feel like this look is very wearable. I did add like my own twist to it. This is not the same look she wore in the movie because obviously I don't know who did her makeup and I didn't research it, but I did wanted to do a more dramatic look for prom also. So this is a very wearable look for the girls that want to go a little bit more dramatic and have that extra pop. I did add a little bit of glitter to the center of my lids to make them look a little bit bigger because I don't have a big crease. So I did put glitter a little bit over my natural crease. So yeah guys, if you guys want to see how I create this look, please stay tuned. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video and leave me comments down below on what you guys want to see next. Bye guys. First, we're going to start off by priming our eyelids to prevent all the eyeshadows from creasing. I am using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Original, and I'm just going to be blending that out with my fingers. And then I'm going to be setting it with my Airspun Translucent Powder just because I have very oily lids, and this helps me a little bit more with my blending. Then I'm going to be going into my Morphe 35O palette and grab that orange type of shade, and just to warm up my lid. I'm not placing this anywhere in particular. I'm just blending it into my crease and blending it out. This is acting as our transition shade, and I'm using a Morphe G24 to apply the color. Then going back into my Morphe 35O palette, grabbing that reddish brownish shade, and I'm going to be blending this directly into my crease because I do want a more pronounced crease since I really don't have one, and I do want to make my eyelids look a little bit bigger because we are going to be going with like a halo effect eye look today. And I'm just using a Morphe M513 to blend this into my crease and blending it a little bit out. And then I'm going to go back into that same Morphe 35O palette and grabbing that darker brown, and I'm just going to be placing this in my inner and outer corners. And then I'm going to be going back into my G24 brush and blending the edges out, and then just giving my crease a little bit more dimension. And then again, I will be going back into that darker brown and applying a little bit more just to make it a little bit more dramatic. Then going into my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, grabbing that gold shade in there. I forgot the name of it, but it's the only gold shade in the Gwen Stefani palette. And I did spray my brush with my Mario Badescu Rose Water before applying it. And then I will be packing this onto the center of my lid. If you pack the color onto your lid, you do get less fallout and you do get more of that color payoff. And then I'm going to be using that flat brush I used before and blend the edges out just to make it a little bit more seamless. And I'm going to be using this gold glitter by Wet n Wild and just packing this on top of that gold shade I just applied. And the brush I'm using is by the new Wet n Wild collection. And to make the glitter stick to my eyelid, I did use a little bit of dual eyelash glue, the new kind, the one that comes with the little wand. And then I'm going to be doing a little bit of eyeliner just to give my lashes a little bit more thickness and just to have my falsies something to sit on. For foundation today, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal True Match in the shade N6, and I'm going to be blending that into my skin with a Real Techniques Beauty sponge, and it's damped. I find if you dampen your sponge, it blends your foundation a little bit more flawlessly, and it does absorb all that excess foundation that your face would not need. To highlight and conceal my face, I am using my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Pure Beige. And on top of that, I will be going in with my Maybelline FitMe Concealer in the shade 20. blending my highlight out with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. And make sure you dampen your sponge. If you don't want to dampen it with water, you could spray a little bit of Mario Badescu Rose Water on it. Or if you have Fix Plus, you could do that too. It would work the same way. To set my concealer, I will be using my Airspun Translucent Powder just where I applied concealer. And to set my entire face, I will be using a foundation that I used to like a long time ago, but I am trying it out again. It's my CoverGirl Loose Powder. I used to love this powder back then, but I recently purchased it, and I'm going to see if I like it. I do like it, but I just feel that my Airspun gives me a little bit more coverage. This is like a little bit sheer, but it is a good powder. And then I'm going to be going into this Makeup Geek contouring powder. This is a cool medium powder. I think the name is complicated, and I'm just going to be giving my cheekbones a little bit more definition and my forehead also. And to give my face a little bit more warmth, this is a Makeup Geek contouring powder as well, but this is the warm bronzer. This is the shade Half Hearted, and I am using a Morphe M527, I believe it is. If that's the wrong number, I will put it down below in the description box. And then to clean up my contour, I am using my Airspun Translucent Powder and just a small powder puff. Going back into my Morphe 35O palette, grabbing a dark brown, I'm going to be concentrating this in my lower lash line, and I am using an angle brush to apply it. And then I am going to be going back into my Morphe 35O palette and grabbing that first transition shade we used on our crease. It's like that orangey type shade. And then I'm going to be grabbing a Morphe pencil brush and smoking my lower lash line. I'm going to be smoking it as much as I can because I am not going to be applying nothing on my waterline because I just want it to be bare. I don't want to close my eyes off. To remove the Airspun under my eyes, I'm going to be going into my Kat Von D Shine Light Contour Palette and grabbing those two light shades and just dusting it off, and this will brighten up my under eye as well. Then I'm just going to be applying a little bit of mascara to my bottom lashes, and I am using my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in the shade Black. For blush today, I'm using these two pink shades from my LA Girl Cosmetics blush collection, and I'm just going to be applying it to the backs of my cheekbones as always. I don't want to make my face look a little more rounder than it already is. So applying your blush to the backs of your cheekbones will slim your face a little bit more. Then I'm going to highlight on top of my cheekbones. I don't know what happened to the clip of me showing you the product, but I did use Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter in the shade Bubbly, and I am using a Morphe M501 to apply the highlights to the top of my cheekbones. Then I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. As always, I am going to be using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Chocolate to outline my brows. And then I'm going to be going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dual Powder in the shade Chocolate as well, just to fill in the gap. To outline my lips, I am going to be using this Italia Cosmetic Lip Liner in the shade Nude. And on top of that, I will be using just a gloss today, and the shade is Amaretto. And to set my entire face, I'm going to be using my Mario Badescu Rose Water as always. I just love this shit. Well guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy watching this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. and leave me comments down below on what you guys want to see next. Also, all the products used and mentioned during this video will be down in the description box, also as all my social media, so you guys can follow me there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!